Hi everyone, it's Vicki. Welcome to my channel, and today I have a little something different, and it's something that I could only do every great once in a while. You'll see why in a minute. But I want to preface this by saying when I first moved to Florida 21-ish years ago, had to get a new driver's license. So I go in to get a driver's license. I can't pass the eye exam. This eye has never been all that correctable, and it just doesn't focus. This one's really dominant, and long story short, can't really focus very well to 20/20, and even if you do, it doesn't stay focused. Well, Florida wanted me to be able to see like 20/30 or something out of each eye, and totally. Now, totally overall, fine. This eye, fine. But when they only had me look through this eye, I couldn't pass the test. So I went on a journey to get some glasses so that I could put those on during a test and pass the test. By the time I did that and I went back to get my driver's license, now the events of 9/11 had happened, and now Florida didn't want to give me a driver's license because I was turning in an Alaska license. They did not accept Alaska pictured driver's license as appropriate ID that you're a citizen or whatever, and even with the birth certificate they wouldn't take it. So I was almost in tears. I usually don't get really upset in things, but at this point I'm like, my driver's license is expiring, my Alaska one. You won't give me one. I have a job that I have to commute to, that I have to drive to. Well, I'm going to lose my job. And finally, one of the people, I think, took pity on me, because at first they were just like, nope, And she says, well, where else have you lived? And I said, Arkansas and Washington. And she looked up Arkansas, didn't really comment about it, but then she looked at Washington State, and she found it, believe it or not. And I hadn't lived there at that point in 15 years. And she looks it up, she finds it, she says, yes, we will take a Washington State license, but we don't take Alaska license. They don't fit our criteria, yada, yada, yada. So finally I got my driver's license, but it was like 3 months in the making. What this video is about is my progression of eyeglasses since I've moved to Florida. I have them all here. I've been cleaning out, purging, and I was about to donate almost all of them. I always like to keep a spare pair, and thought, well, let's just go through and see what I got, what I've worn during the years, so that I just think it'd be interesting to see how the styles have changed. So let me take off my current ones, which I've had about a year. I usually change glasses now about every 2 years, but when I first moved here, I wasn't wearing glasses. I might have some readers at my sewing machine, but that was about it. So I go to Vision Works, and I just want some cheap glasses, because all I need to do is be able to have them on in the car. And so they point out some that will take my prescription, because my prescription's so different, very nearsighted and a little farsighted here. And they said it just didn't work on every frame, whatever. So these are the ones I ended up with. These are by 9 West. And I hated them because they're kind of an olive green and brown. And this is what they look like, and I didn't like them at all. And they gave me a headache, and I think I could see better. I can see better without these glasses on, which is ridiculous. But I had them, I kept them in my car. And so anytime I drove, I put them on like this so I could see. Because this, not as good. Yeah, even now I can't really see myself all that clearly in the viewfinder over here of my camera. So this was the pair that I didn't like, but I was stuck with to get a driver's license. All right, so then I got smart and I said, well, since I'm wearing them down on my nose, why don't I really felt like I needed some better computer glasses. So I said, well, why don't I just get some computer glasses, sewing machine glasses, whatever, and I'll just put those on in the car and wear them on my nose like I was those. The glasses that were more intended as readers. So I got these Ray-Bans, and you'll tell now by the styles of them that these are older. Even still has the cloth in there. And these I really liked and wore for many years because they're navy blue, and I love navy blue. I don't know if they're any other color. They're tortoise on the inside, but navy blue on the arms. And I really liked these, and I wore them for a long time. And so when I was driving, I would just do that again. Yeah, actually I can see better for distance with these than I did with the ones that were supposed to be prescription. So yeah, I like these, but they are pretty small. And these are all single focus, which I don't wear single focus anymore, and didn't probably need that at the time. Okay, so my next one, so those got, I decided, let's see, did I decide on these? I think it was these. Anyway, along the way, an optometrist said, well, why don't we just get you something that has basically a bifocal. So you have the reader part at the bottom, and you have something at the top that's clearer so that you don't have to take them off and on. These got really stretched out, as you can see. And these are, who did I say these were? Jones, New York. And they're a deep red kind of color. Tortoisey red. Boy, these sure did get stretched out. I don't remember that. Yeah, these are the ones where I have medicine down here, but they're clearer at the top. So I didn't have to take them off and on all the time. I could, but I could drive and actually see. And then if I wanted to look like down on the odometer or something, although I could still see the odometer, it's pretty, easy to read in the cars I've had. But I could read like anything. I could, read this tag with it. So, or my computer or whatever. So these were the next style. And I think you can remember these. A lot of people had this kind of style with the kind of wide and narrowing out. And I do see some people have stuck to this style. They seem to like it. So, but yes, these are all going to get donated to an organization that it's called Southern Dames of America, and they do where they get glasses to people who are in need of them. And I don't know if they can switch out prescriptions or if they just, find people with a similar prescription or what. All right, so then the evolution of these, I decided I didn't want them quite as bold and red, but more important, my insurance had changed, and I had to go to one of those private optometrists, not like these were from Lens Crafters, I think. These two were from Lens Crafters. And so I had to go to a private one, and he didn't have quite the same selection, or she didn't have quite the same selection, but these are, I don't know how you say that name, Jhane, is that Jane, I guess, Barnes. I don't think you can read the name on there. Maybe inside. Still the little cloth, and these are the glasses. So you can see they're getting just a little bit bigger, but they have a metallic on the side instead of the red. I just wanted something just a little more neutral. I always tried to keep my glasses kind of, not conservative, but something that would always be work appropriate, where with sunglasses I could go crazy. And I will do a video on the sunglasses. I'm just missing a pair I need to find. So, but these are them. And I remember when I got these, people I worked with really like it, and someone even said to me, do you mind if I get those same ones? I said, of course not. And then when she went there, they didn't have them anymore. Yeah, so. But these I could see, the top part might have had a little bit of prescription in it, but mostly it's down in the bottom for computer work and such. All right, so I had, between these three that are kind of reader types, I had them quite a few years. And then finally I got to old enough to wear, you know what, I do need glasses. Full out, wear them all the time glasses. And so my first pair of those was these Dulce and Gabbana. And I loved these. So, yeah, all of these still have the little things in them too. So, and I loved these. And these have a polka dot, red and white polka dot inside. They had a different pair that had a different color polka dots in the outside. I think it was blue and white or green and white. And the outside was more black. I got tortoise more because I'm a redhead. And you can see they're a little bit wider there. But I loved these glasses, and I really, probably should have updated the prescription on these from quite a few years before I did, but I just like the glasses so much that I didn't. I kept them. I probably wore these same ones for 4 years instead of now I kind of try to change them every 2 years or so. But yeah, I love these glasses, and I would have been willing to just change the lenses had I realized that was an option. I don't know why I did not know that was an option, but apparently if they still sell the frames, they'll just change out the lenses for you. So there they are. Now, and I decided on the next pair I got that I thought these were just a little dark. I wanted to just lighten it up a little bit. But I did like these very much, and I got lots of compliments. Lots of people liked them. And if you look at my earlier videos, I'm wearing these. I think I might even be wearing, I might have these two out of order, because now that I think about it, these might be in some of the red ones, might be in some of the videos. But anyway. All right, so the next ones, I didn't actually pick these out. I did and I didn't. It was one of mine that I took a friend with me, and she cast the deciding vote. They're Michael Kors, which is weird because I don't usually buy like Michael Kors clothing, purses, stuff like that. I usually just not drawn to it. But the glasses, like they're lit. Michael Kors glass frames are lit. So they are the tortoise. And they have the skinny side with metallic. And I have plenty of videos in these. And I liked these because I wanted just a little bit bigger, because now I have like, I think, trifocals. So I have, reading, middle, and then I have some distance. So you just move your nose to that's what they say. Move your nose, not your eyeballs. Don't go like this, go like this. Point your nose at what it is you want to look at. So when I look this way, I can see far away much better, and this way I can see closer much better. But yeah. I was never crazy about this pair only because of the way the tortoise shell fell. It had this little dot right there. Sorry, that's my elbow. I don't know if you can see that little dot at the bottom. That always bugged me. But I loved the feel of the glasses. They were always comfortable. They were a good prescription. I liked them. And yeah, they were great glasses. But I did not like where the tortoiseshell fell. All right, then the next ones are by Prada. I don't think you can read that on there, probably. Yeah, you can probably read it on here. Oh, inside you can read it. And that year I bought Prada sunglasses and regular glasses, but the sunglasses didn't work out because they kept touching my eyelashes. I have kind of long eyelashes, and because I need a lot of medicine on this side, it makes this a little thinner or thicker, so my eyelashes get stuck on it, and I don't like that. But these were also ones that had these kind of nose thing. Yeah, which leaves kind of marks. But I wore these for, I think, 3 years. I think it was it kind of like COVID that kept me from going in and getting these renewed when I normally would have. But I always thought they made me look a little older too. But I do like the style. I guess I just like it better on other people than me. But I do like them. And they are comfortable with the nose thing. But it did leave me like with the red indentations here for quite a while. I've had other glasses like that, but I think these are a nice size, and I like how they don't really disappear. Well, yeah, I guess they do. I guess I would call them disappearing frames where you just see the top. But yeah, I like them. But it was time to get rid of those nose things. And I did break those nose things. Well, not really break them, but do something to them a couple times to where they got so uncomfortable I couldn't wear them. And then I decided to go with something bigger, but yet what I think is less noticeable, and that is these Michael Kors that you see me wear now. They just I like that they sort of blend away. Although I like myself better with glasses on than without, or maybe I'm just used to it. But it's sort of like face jewelry. But anyway, these are them. My friend that picked out the tortoiseshell one thinks that these and the ones before with the metal on top that I picked out without her assistance, that they're industrial. She thinks my taste runs industrial. But yeah, I really like them. So These are very comfortable. They remind me of the Dulce and Gabbana, where they're comfortable. They have good, pretty good, you know, field of view, unlike the little skinny ones. And yeah, what I really like are the nerdy ones, like the Pradas. I call them the nerdy ones. I really like that look, but it doesn't always like me. So anyway, tell me which ones you think are your favorites. And it's kind of funny to look back at the old styles. So anyway, most of these are going to be donated soon, and hopefully they will help somebody see.